Right, well, it's looking like Bonnie Blue finally got f***ed.
Lucky for me, there's 4 rules in Bali, and you don't even need a driving licence.
Oh, looks like that aged well. No rules in Bali.
Well, controversial content creator Bonnie Blue has been detained by police in Bali.
Oh, she got law f***ed. Oh, I'm so sad. If you've heard about this situation in the last couple of Christmas days, you'd know that Bonnie Blue travelled to Bali where she put on a satanic event. But she travelled through Bali with her bang bus. Oh, right, and that's the bus, is it? Doesn't that look shit? What a strange looking bus. And look at all the seats in there. Warning, this post describes arrests related to 18 plus laws. British adult film star Bonnie Blue, real name Tia Billinger, and 17 male tourists were arrested in Bali following a police raid on his studio in Badung. Suspected of being used to create 18 plus material, the group included nationals from Australia, the UK, aged between 19 and 40. When they were raided, they were making a collab content about a game where the winner would sleep with Bonnie Blue. Sorry, the winner would sleep with Bonnie Blue. Surely that should be the punishment for the loser. So it is looking like they couldn't finish their 18 plus game because they were raided by the Popo. Bonnie Blue balls. Which actually is probably for the best. But hey, she's been arrested. What an early Christmas present. I didn't put that on my list, but I'll take it. Now, in case you people don't know who Bonnie Blue is, oh, you are lucky. I've never spoken about her on my channel simply for the fact I just feel uncomfortable talking about her. But hey ho, here I am. Ho ho. Or should I say ho ho.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
But like I said, just in case you've never seen this person before, let me give you a bit of a taster. Taste her. Fuck no.
I'm the girl that rage baits, the one that takes your son's virginity and has no issue making your husband cheat. So this year, I want to taste the most amount of bare illegals, taste husbands, and make sure I give enough fluids for the both of them.
Yeah, pretty diabolical, I know, but don't worry, people. I've got something special for her. Let me just grab it here. Wait! Unfortunately, that was a real human being. And also the same human who slept with over 1,000 men in 24 hours. I mean, can we even call it human anymore? There's fuck all human left. And she had men of all ages. Some of them being barely above the age of 18, queuing up, waiting for their turn. And now that I just mentioned that, perhaps the memories are starting to come back to you and your grandma. It's absolutely disgusting, yeah? I don't care what people say. Ooh, it's empowering. It's sex positivity for sex workers. Oh, so where exactly is this power then? Is it in the room with us, letting 1,000 men rearrange your organs? I mean, you've practically lost to that point. I mean, essentially, it's something I would describe as losing. With Bonnie Blue concerned, you know, she's a bit of a rage baiter as well as a masturbator. She reminds me of a flaccid cock. Just sad and just not really exciting to look at. Not that I've been finding penises exciting recently. I've not, okay? She says a lot of things on the internet just to make people shit their pants and panic, and that's the way she gets around. Other ways as well. The bang bus. Yeah, she drove a bang bus through the middle of central London, if I'm correct by saying that. Hold on a second. It wasn't just central London she drove that bang bus, it was throughout the entire UK. Oh, how I will miss Great Britain. It was what you would call a meet and greet sex themed tour aimed at university students during Freshers Week. And shortly after that, she went to Australia and did the same thing. And with that marvellous idea, how do you think that went? Oh, she was banned from Australia. Yes, she was. And when I heard that, oh, I had the biggest boner. Watching Bonnie Blue get annihilated by the law is what turns me on. Australian visa cancellation ban. Australian outlets noted that Bonnie Blue's Australian visa was cancelled in 2024 after authorities determined she intended to produce adult content during schooly celebrations, which breached visa rules. And now we've come to today's story, so sorry for all those people who already knew that information, but I've never spoken about it before, and honestly, she's demonic. It's genuinely, honestly now, there is no soul behind those eyes. I'm telling you. And this is why up until this point I felt very uncomfortable talking about her. It don't match my personality and the way we do things on this channel, but hey ho, you know what? Fuck it. I'm here, bitch. But just before we take this video into nightmare mode, subscribe to the channel if you're new, people. But also leave a like and comment down below. And if you don't comment down below, I will send Bonnie Blue's bang bus to your house. And it's already been around the whole UK, so you can imagine the stench in that van. Now, the situation leading up to this whole Bali trip was apparently she went back to Australia again. She was in Australia, the Gold Coast of Australia. But this is where I'm personally a bit confused, because I thought she wasn't allowed back into Australia because of the visa situation. So what in tarnations is going on? As far as I'm aware, that when you get like banned from a country like Australia, it often takes many years before a new visa can be produced. But on her Instagram, she's posting like she's in Australia, so what the hell's going on?
Hey parents and boys going to schoolies on the Gold Coast. I want this jar completely filled with fluids. Any type of fluid
Disgusting
you have
animal.
in mind. And then I want you to sign it, and it'll be something I'm going to use for months and months to come.
Honestly, after watching that video, I would have killed myself. And the fact that she starts the video with, hey parents, you just know that she's trying to create a reaction from parents around here, you know? It's people like this who just thrive on bad publicity. She needs to take her ass to the vets. I hope someone shits in it. But there was a petition going around where people actually wanted to ban this whole schoolies thing that she's got going on, which, by the way, schoolies means that she's like gonna go around and pick up barely legal people and have sex with them. And I don't believe that petition went through, and then she responded once again with this video.
Boys and the middle-aged mums, and especially those who signed the petition last year to get me banned from doing schoolies. Well, guess what? Not only is the Bonnie Blue Bang Bus in surfers, but so are my fluids. My fluids are going to be dripping around the Gold Coast, and I cannot wait for your son to taste them and put them to very good use.
This is just too much. Who is watching this video and going, oh, that's just like the hottest thing I've seen? I'll tell you who. Basement dwellers. What really surprises me is that there's just no shame. There's no shame at all. It's like there's no soul there. It's just empty. It's an empty shell of a human.
Okay, so we've managed to pull off schoolies, but not only that,
Australia.
and the Bang Bus is
Who's
here.
this
I can't
fucking
believe
nerd
it
next
actually
to her?
worked.
I think it's going to be...
I thought it was going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, and I think the Bang Bus, though, give it 24 hours in surfers, it's going to be taken.
Yeah, it's getting impounded.
What's going to get pounded first, the Bang Bus or me?
Probably you, I'd say.
Win-win then.
So in that clip, she says she's in Australia with the Bang Bus. Well, that's not possible because she hasn't got a visa, so what's going on then? She's not here, you clowns, it's a public stunt. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, just look at some of these videos that people are recording. It honestly hurts my soul to see people this excited to be Bonnie fucking Blue.
Wait, can we get a photo? Bonnie, can we get a photo?
What the fuck? It's like a fucking zombie horde. First things first, the excitement. Really? What a shit show. I would be hiding if I saw the Bang Bus. Second thing is, where is she? She's not in the shot at all. Oh, but her voice is. Her voice is in the background, people, so it must be real. It's not as if someone could fake that, is it?
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Big butts and I
See? You know what I'm saying? There's not another version of me over there. It's like, holy hell! We're gonna look at some more of this evidence in a second, but obviously it's somewhat of a publicity stunt once again. You know, she wants people to think, hang on a second, she's been banned from Australia, now she's going back there, and she's also doing schoolies again. Like, it's just gonna create a big ruckus on the internet, and that's exactly what she wants, you know? Oh, Bonnie Blue's right there! Oh my god, yo, Bonnie Blue's there, guys! Just like Bonnie Blue's videos, there's absolutely nobody there. Here's another clip where it's saying, can't believe Bonnie Blue is actually in Australia, WTF, and is her Bang Bus driving on the road and indicating. And then another video once again, Bonnie Blue really wasn't lying about her Bang Bus, lol. How can I join? What? What the fuck? Why are people so excited? People used to get excited for Christmas, and now we're getting excited about this shit. But the excitement doesn't stop there, because another video popped up of her roaming around the streets of Australia. Oh, that's her, is it? What the fuck?
That's that Bonnie Blue shit, you heard?
You're proud of that, are you, sir? I understand the young lad's going mad, but the young girl screaming? That's not right. Surely they can look up to her. This is sad on so many levels. Look how far we have fallen. Everybody's getting excited, but dude, she's not even in the freaking bus. Oh, well, who's that sitting in the front seat with blonde hair? Is that not Bonnie Blue? Well, it's not, people, because check this video out. Jesus. These are her minions, I believe. Like, why are they still running with the bus? Oh, she's on FaceTime.
What? Wait, what? Can I take a photo of this FaceTime call?
Mum, someone's on FaceTime with Bonnie Blue right in front of us.
Well, I just turned 18, I'm barely legal. Yeah!
So first things first, like I said, those are probably her minions she sent to Australia to run after the bus. You know, to cause attention, you know, hey, Bonnie Blue's over here, peep. And the second thing is, Bonnie Blue was on the FaceTime call shortly after the bang bus was driving around, and she didn't look like she was in the bus. She looked like she was at home in bed. And the third of all, this guy at the end of that clip, yo, I'm barely legal, yo. You need to have a good look at yourself, sunshine. That's not fucking normal behaviour. He needs to be arrested just for having that mindset. Better yet, why don't we go along with that idea I had where we just ship these creatures off to an island by themselves and just let them live out the rest of their days. No internet, no social media, just gotta grow their own crops and shit like we're in the medieval times. No doubt the Bonnie Blue's vegetable of choice will be cucumbers. You feel that, mother? You might be asking why we're talking this whole Australia thing has gone on for long enough now. I agree. It's because this was the build-up to her going to Bali. This was posted only a few days before she actually flew out to Bali. And I think it's important to know that the lies that are going on here, like, she's not in Australia, people. She never was in Australia. If she had been in Australia, she'd be behind bars right now because she just violated her visa. Visa? She hasn't got a visa. So she arrived in Bali and she did her whole schoolies thing. Yeah, sounds innocent, but it's fucking something straight from hell. And this is apparently the bang bus, you know, it's a little bit different from the old one. Maybe budget's gone down. So that's the new one, and I know what you're asking, so where's the banging gonna be happening? well, I don't know. But this was one of the first videos that she posted while she was in Bali.
Hey parents, remember when I said I was going to pick your sons up? I wasn't lying. Hi boys! No, Bali schoolies is better this year.
For sure.
So where do you want dropping off?
Just press the collar.
We'll drop you off there, boys. Do you have a message to your parents?
Living Bali life, let's get it. I'm a good boy. See you, babe.
See you later.
Oh, just, I'm kind of exhausted. But you notice the way that she carries herself? Hey parents, remember when I said I was going to pick your boys up? Are you okay? Like, what kind of fucking attitude is this to have about life? Who are you? Where the fuck did you come from? I mean, who sent you would be a better question. You should not engage in activities that violate the culture and sanctity of our place. After all, Bali is the island of 1,000 temples. The island of paradise. The paradise I refer to is inner peace of the mind, soul and body. Not a venue for carrying out illicit business. You choose the wrong place for filming. My comment is sharp because I cannot accept my beloved island being disrespected by people. I hope you understand what I mean. At this point, she deserves to be arrested. The bang bus has ran out of steam, but the Aussie boys haven't.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to Beanbag Boys that are currently pushing this bang bus. It has had it.
Why are you helping? Absolute
Bang bus is
scum.
broken down.
Get it, boy.
And they're just pushing it all the way through the streets. Right up until this point, I haven't really mentioned it, but who the fuck is sleeping with this chick? I'm sorry, people, okay? But who in their right mind is fucking this chick? Like, seriously now. Look, we've had it all on our channel, talking about the guy who doesn't shower, the alpha male from a couple of videos ago, you should check that out. And we ask ourselves, who is fucking these people? Well, it's the same for Bonnie Blue. Who the fuck wants to hook up with that? And she's got this attitude about her as well, like, oh yeah, all the guys want me, I'm already desired. Maybe you are, sweetheart. Maybe you are desired. But not from this site. And I hope to God I'm right when I say this, but there's nobody on the Curtis Price channel who desires this. But if it's over 1,000 within 24 hours, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking crazy. I see the world through a certain lens, and this lens is cooked. And I'm trying to be respectful as possible, but this person doesn't deserve respect. Which is why she got arrested.
Big shock from Bali. Content creator Bonnie Blue has been detained after a police raid.
Fucking right.
This isn't a hype stunt. This could end her freedom. On December 5th, police police raided a villa in Badung, Bali, where Blue and a group of men were allegedly filming spicy content.
Yeah.
They seized cameras, hot dog wraps, costumes, and tons of other items. Authorities arrested 18 people. 14 Australian men were later released, but Bonnie, along with 2 British men and 1 Australian, remain in custody. In Indonesia, producing or distributing this type of content material is illegal, even more so when foreigners are involved. Blue's so-called bus tour, where she reportedly lured young men to party hotspots and recorded content, allegedly broke those laws. The result, passports seized, custody, and big legal risk. This isn't just about one person. It's a warning to anyone chasing clicks and clout.
Fucking
Fame
right.
can feel wild, free, endless until you land behind bars. If you create content, know the laws, know the risks, because sometimes the cost of staying relevant is scarier than silence.
Yes.
Let me know what you think in the comments.
So a lot of the men that was involved was actually released, but Bonnie Blue, however, her passport remains in custody, as well as 2 other British men and an Australian man. I mean, she should have seen this coming anyway. When you're doing barely legal, spicy content, you're bound to end up in handcuffs. What's that phrase that they say? Yeah, well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, you can't just go around doing this type of content and expect there not to be consequences. And the way that this TikToker just said that she's doing it for clicks, well, yeah, 100%. Like, you know, she went with this whole bang bus and this barely legal situation just so she can get the clicks. But also, maybe she fucking enjoys it, which is scary. This whole thing is the definition of selling your soul for fame and money. I'm honestly surprised she weren't arrested sooner. If I was a police officer, I would have kicked that fucking door in months ago. And also, it was mentioned that, you know, police seized multiple items, including cameras, condoms, lubricants, Viagra, pills, 19 outfits labelled School Bonnie Blue. Jesus Christ, this is something from hell. And also Bonnie's bang bus truck. Oh, they fucking seized it. Brilliant. The arrests followed a tip-off from the public about indecent video creation. Pornography is strictly banned in Indonesia, carrying severe penalties, including imprisonment. If convicted, she faces a maximum sentence of 15 years in jail and a fine of 6 billion rupiah. Approximately 309,000 euros. I mean, the fine for her is obviously no issue because she's on that OnlyFans, isn't she? She's bringing in the bags. However, the 15 years in prison, that's an issue. However, she's not in prison right now. She's actually, like, you know, being held in the country awaiting a trial or some shit snits like that. Bonnie Blue is set to appear in court this week after publicists issued a new update on her detention in Indonesia, saying she has been questioned daily and denied access to her phone. That means no new Bonnie Blue content. Thank fuck for that. The British content creator whose real name is... can't say it, was taken into custody last Thursday. According to local reports, she had been involved in a sex game with a group of Australians and British tourists. On Wednesday, her publicist told Newsweek that Blue has been arrested and that immigration officials have multiple charges that they're investigating her on, adding that she is due to make a court appearance this week. He said, all we know is that they have a court on Friday and today they're going to immigration to make another statement. They still don't have any of their phones or passports and are still being interrogated daily. Hallelujah. But remember earlier how I was talking about this person is just completely and utterly soulless? Well, some of the paps actually tracked down Bonnie Blue while she was on the way to the immigration office and she doesn't give a flying fuck what's happened. She's smiling and sucking on a lollipop. She's facing 15 years in prison, people. What the fuck? What, does she think that she seemed cold when she did that? You look like a fucking idiot. You look crazy. Porn star Bonnie Blue will be deported and blacklisted from entering Indonesia for at least a decade on Saturday. That's bloody good news for the Indonesia people. Unfortunately, she's coming back here, isn't she? Let's have a look at her being soulless. Here she is. Wow. No soul. Fucking nuts.
Say something.
Wearing a green crop top and matching shorts, she entered immigration sucking a lollipop.
Cody, you ready to face the court tomorrow?
I can face any amount of men.
I could face any amount of men. Not everything's sexual, you know, that's fucking embarrassing, just saying.
Okay, so you're ready to face the traffic allegation of traffic?
There's nothing I can't face, also.
Nothing I can't face or suck, she said.
Mr. Bonnie, come inside, please. Alright.
This is her just in public now, apparently. Smiling.
Have the immigration asking you some question?
Oh, what's being a coward now? Are we not answering questions? Being a coward now? What a coward. Look, sorry people if I'm coming across a bit harsh, but you gotta like think of this, yeah? This person is going around in a van collecting barely legal people, slept with over 1,000 men in 24 hours, has the possibility of being sentenced for 15 years, and she's there smiling and sucking on a lollipop. Like, that isn't a vibe, like, yeah, go bitch, slay. That's fucking weird, people. Her life is about to be, like, gone for 15 years, and she doesn't care. The only person that would act like that is someone that has no soul. And even when the reporter was asking her questions, she was replying in a very, very inappropriate way. I just can't imagine anybody defending this woman. I'm sorry. And as we read, they've seized the bang bus and everything and all the cameras and stuff, so who knows if they're going to be able to get the footage from that. I highly doubt it. They're probably going to get it all deleted, hopefully. But she is due to be in court. However, there's some bad news, people. Unfortunately, adult content creator Bonnie Blue has been hit with a £9 fine and banned from Bali for 10 years. Prosecutors also said one of the British men driving the open-backed vehicle did not have a valid international driving licence, and now she's being deported. So that's like good news and all for like Bali because she's not allowed to go back there. But does that mean that she won't be sentenced now? Does that mean then that she won't be going to prison anymore? Because if she's being deported from the country, that means that she won't be staying there to be in prison. For God's sake, don't send her back here. Why don't they just stick that bitch in a rocket ship and send her straight to Mars? And then she can endure in as much penis as she wants up there. I mean, who knows how many penises there are on Mars? Would be a good piece of information to know. Like, if somebody gets deported, it's likely that the criminal charges won't go ahead, which means she's free to come back to the UK. And if you still think Bonnie Blue is somewhat of a good person, just take a look at what she was saying on a podcast, or like some sort of interview she was doing with another YouTuber. It is a compilation, but just listen to this mindset that she's got on how she thinks the world should be. And you guys can let me know in the comment section after if you still think she's a good person. Also, apologies for the caption there that says women. Yeah, I didn't put that, just saying. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Allowing 1,000 pieces into one in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it, the more it turns me on.
You'd fuck an old man.
Oh yeah, of course I would. Old men deserve sex. I mean, the wife might be dead. I don't discriminate whether you're married, 18 or 80. I'll take anybody.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal boys. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
Right.
They're 18, 25.
My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me
Aren't
then.
you like fucking 40?
I'll find him in my queue one day. It's hard work being a slut. Like, I've earned the title.
So you enjoy being called a slut? So do you condone cheating?
Yeah.
And if you had a daughter and she said, you know, Mummy, I want to be just like you.
Yeah.
And you'd be happy and you'd watch your daughter just everyone.
Yeah. I will raise my daughter to be independent and to follow her dreams. If that is to 1,000 people, I'll be there with a banner supporting her the whole way.
What?
Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to be in me. There was times I was in doggy and I'd turn around and I would have no idea who's in the back of me. And I love that.
That's disgusting.
Like,
you're a pretty girl. You could have gone into modelling, you could have gone into acting, you could have been like an influencer.
It's also very hard to get into that.
So it's people.
Not
constantly.
really. Like, I love that and that's what I've got passion about.
If that's really your thing that you get off on, you just go and do it in private.
Why do I need to do it in private? I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but
it's like going, oh, I've done an amazing piece of art, but I should hide it away.
But it's not, because doing art and becoming a cock is two completely different things. Yeah.
I feel empowered when I'm disrespected by over 1,000 men. Like, I have to remind them, spit on me, slap me, choke me, pull my hair, because they're too polite to me.
What you're doing is so damaging to women as a woman.
Oh, women find everything to complain about.
Not
They'll
really.
cry about anything and everything nowadays.
So your family support what you do?
She's attacking her own gender, yeah.
No, they're super supportive.
But they don't like you.
Sorry, should I sit here and cry? That
I don't want you to cry.
Took 1,000
it's not.
guys.
It's not about crying. You don't need to sit and cry that you fucked 1,000 guys. But there's a thing called shame, and we should probably bring that back.
Yeah.
But I don't really see why people judge it.
Well,
Really?
they are judging you, yeah, because it is disgusting what you're doing.
Fucking right, it's
but
disgusting.
That's just a fact. Again, it's not a judgment. I'm not.
No, that's your
It's not my
opinion.
opinion. No, that's
Opinion
a fact.
and facts are very different.
Yeah, exactly. My opinion is that I think you're actually a really pretty girl. My fact is that you are a whore.
Can we just pull a couple of things that she just said there? Oh, she feels empowered when she's disrespected and spat on by 1,000 men. How do them two work together exactly? So once again, she feels empowered when she's disrespected by 1,000 men. Sorry? But it's real, people. This is real life. This person's serious. And that's the scary bit. Obviously, there's a bit of rage bait in there as well. She's obviously replying in this way to try and get a reaction from everybody. Obviously. Everything she says just has to be sexual, but there's a reason, because it gets views for her. You know, she might not mention it in real life when you're actually talking to her, but when the camera's there, she plays it up for the camera, obviously, but it's not as if she's joking. Oh, we can only wish she was joking. You guys let me know in the comment section. You still think she's a good person or what? Check out my other videos if you enjoyed this one. These ones will be better because they're more just a nice vibe. Watch this one and also binge my content. Binge.